Welcome to Melac Online tutorial. Now before us is this circle geometry question, and it shows that in the diagram above, which is this, AT is a tangent at A. So AT is a tangent at A. Okay, what does this imply? That this is the point at which the tangent AT meets the curve, okay, or the circumference of the circle. Now, O is the center of the circle, which is O, okay? Now, chord AB, this chord AB, that is this line, is inclined at an angle of X, okay? At AT. What does that mean? That this angle X is formed from the inclination of this chord that meets with what? The tangent. Okay, then show that y equals 2x. So we are told now to show that y equals 2x. So, but how do we get started? Now, first of all, now looking at this diagram, okay, now since we have a center of a circle, so it means there are laws governing circle theorem that we need to abide with. Okay, now since this is center of the circle, now, and we have a line from the center of the circle that meets the circumference of the circle, which makes it a radius. And another one from here to here, which makes it a radius. So we can actually conclude that this line is the same thing as this line. Okay? Alright. Now, looking at the triangle OA or AOB, the triangle, you get to see that it becomes an isosceles triangle. What's an isosceles triangle? An isosceles triangle is a triangle in which two sides of the triangles is equal, or are equal rather. So which means this side and this side are equal. Now, if this side and this side are equal, it implies that the angle here and the angle here will also be equal, because base angle of an isosceles triangle are equal. So then, how then do we get the angle here and here? But take note, this line here that meets with the tangent here, any line that starts from the center of the circle, okay, and meet a tangent is 90 degrees, forms 90 degrees. So what does that imply? It means that this line here is 90 degrees, and the whole of this part also is 90 degrees, which means the angle, this base angle, and the angle x is 90 degrees. Okay, however, here is x already, and if we take x away from 90, we have 90 minus x. So this part here becomes 90 minus x, and if this angle is the same as this angle, it implies here also that here is what? 90 minus what? X. Okay, all right, so the next thing we need to look at now is, let us, for us here, y, this angle and this angle sums up to give us what? 180 degrees. Now, and since we are looking for a relationship between y and x, now let's do this. Now, for us to find y, which is y, now this will give us, take note, the angle y plus these two base angles sums up to give us what? 180. So let us say y, then plus 90 minus x, okay, plus 90 minus x sums up to give us what? 180 degree. All right, so let's see what we can do with this. Okay, let us collect all the whole variable and all the whole constant, or all the whole known angles together. So here we have the y. Now this is minus, take note, x, the minus, okay, that precedes x goes along with x, minus x. Now this minus also goes along with x, minus x, okay. Now plus 90, now plus 90 again, all equals what? 180. Okay, now let us see, then y here, minus x minus x, that will give us minus 2x. Then 180 plus 180, I'm sorry, 90 plus 90 will give us what? 180. then equals what? 180. So at this point now, okay, now let us subtract 180 from both sides. Now we end up having y minus 2x equals what? 0. Now because when we subtract 180 from both sides, the right hand side here becomes what? 0. So at this point, if we add 2x to both sides of the equation, then our y then becomes what? 2x. Alright, we've now shown that y equals what? 2x. Thank you and God bless you.